Welcome back. The time is 6:15. Well, Boise's former police chief says a misdemeanor criminal charge is too harsh of a punishment for teens caught drinking. Jacqueline Powell takes a look at the impacts and implications of changing Boise's underage drinking laws in her Watching Out for You report.
Get caught drinking underage in Idaho, and you've got a criminal charge on your record.
We're writing an awful lot of tickets, and I'm talking about in the hundreds up to about 1,000 a year.
And Boise's former police chief, Mike Masterson, isn't talking about minors who get behind the wheel or cause a disturbance after drinking.
In most cases, we're just talking about a kid that may be walking down the street, may be contacted by an officer.
That's something Masterson says sends many students scholarships, internships, and job opportunities down the drain.
I sat down with family defense attorney John Schroeder, and he agrees. He's worked with many teens who have been charged with drinking or alcohol possession.
On every job application, the employer wants to know whether they've been charged or convicted of a misdemeanor. And if they are, their application goes straight to the bottom.
That's why he and Masterson say they're pushing state lawmakers to pass legislation that would cut kids a break the first time they're caught drinking by knocking the penalty down from a misdemeanor to a citation.
We need to protect them to a certain extent on a first offense. Sure, we need to punish them, we need to educate them, but we don't need to handicap them.
I asked Masterson why he thinks cutting minors a break when it comes to alcohol laws is okay.
You know, let's think back to our own behaviors in our own childhood. You know, some people are unfortunate in getting caught. We know that young people drink. Is this really the type of behavior that we want to label them with a crime?
Do you feel that if it were just a citation rather than a misdemeanor, that more kids would be like, it's not that big of a deal to drink?
You know, it could be.
That concerns some.
Some people just drink more. More people would just be like more likely to do it than if like, oh, it's not that bad.
And some say that's why they don't have a problem with the current criminal penalty.
It might not look good on their record, but if they choose to make that decision, you have to deal with the consequences.
But Masterson says his proposed type of penalty could actually keep minors from making the mistake of drinking again. That's because he and other supporters suggest pairing mandatory community service and a court alcohol course along with having to pay for the ticket, something not required with the current misdemeanor charge.
We know just paying money is easy, but when it affects a young person's time these days, we think it offers a better learning opportunity.
But Masterson says minors won't get that chance unless state law is changed.
We understand that we enforce the laws of society, but we want to report back to the lawmakers that we feel that the penalty is a little excessive.
In Boise, Jacqueline Powell, KBOI News.